Verse 427. To discriminate, saying, this is true, this is true, this is false, is teaching meant for the Sravakas and Pratyekabuddhas, and not for the children of the Buddha. The original says sons of the Buddha, but I really don't think we need to be gender specific here. So to discriminate, saying, this is true, this is true, this is false. Are we doing this? Are we trying to emphasize what is true? This is true, this is true, that is false, over what is false? It's part of our instincts. It's something which isn't going on necessarily at an intellectual level, although it might be. It's something that's going on in an instinctual level. It's what determines the sort of path that we weave through life. And we're doing it right from the moment that we awake. Actually, we're doing it even before we awake in our dreams. But right from the moment we awake, we're saying, this is true, this is true. What happened previously was false, that was just a dream. We're emphasizing, this is the reality, this waking state is the reality. And from this point on, we're deciding what is true for ourselves. We might have some religious teachings, and that will be true, that will be true. Or scientific teachings, these are true, these are true. Or it might be in terms of our behaviour. In order to get on, this is how you must behave. You must treat others as you would expect yourself to be treated. Or the only way to get ahead is by stepping over other people, grinding them into the ground. You get this mentality. Some people will do anything to get ahead, and that might involve showing absolutely no consideration for others. So for them, it's not a problem, because that's how the world is. This is true, this is true. Now, the Buddha says that this teaching is meant for the Sravakas and the Pratyekabuddhas. And this is often how spiritual teachings are presented. They tell us the world is like this, it's like this, not like that. It tells us that you're like this, not like that. And so this is what you must do. These are the practices that you must do in order to get to the truth, which is like this, not like that. These are the Sravakas. They think about the teachings, they think about the veracity of the teachings. And this is why they're Buddhists, because they believe in the truth of the teachings. So the Sravakas are the Buddhists, and the Pratyekabuddhas are those that are accomplished in meditation. For them, meditation is what is real, not what the world has to offer. They're not interested in worldly ambition. It's the truth of their own meditative states. They can get into very nice meditative states. This is true, this is true. The rest is rubbish. So, for the children of the Buddha, we disengage from this altogether. We're not interested in filtering any aspect of experience into truth and falsehood, because it involves accepting and rejecting. The children of the Buddha are total acceptors. And you can only be a total acceptor if you're not being bound by the ego. The ego is that filter which wants to filter what's happening into truth and falsehood. The total acceptor blows that open. And you can only be a total acceptor if you've moved existentially from this ego filter to a grander awareness. It's this awareness that is totally accepting. It's actually the nature of awareness anyway. Awareness doesn't judge anything. Awareness is what is aware. It's this awareness, this total accepting, that we come back to as enlightenment practitioners. It's beyond the ego. It's not concerned with this is true, this is true, this is false. It's more fundamental than that. It's totally accepting. It's all embracing, all encompassing. And it's loving. This is what is for the children of the Buddha.